Made a mistake that cost you way more than you ever imagined? I'm talking about a mistake so bad it follows you for life. When it comes to Medicare, some mistakes don't just sting, they haunt you with never-ending penalties. And guess what? It happens all the time. In 2021, over 779,000 people got slapped with the Part B late enrollment penalty. In 2022, 2.5 million people were hit with the Part D late enrollment penalty. And there's a third penalty that hardly anyone knows about, even some so-called experts. It's a hidden trap that can wreck your finances if you're not careful. But don't worry, you're watching this video, so you still have time to avoid these costly Medicare mistakes. Let's get informed. Penalty number 1, the Part B nightmare. First up, the dreaded Part B late enrollment penalty. This one is like a bad tattoo. It never goes away. Let me tell you about Walter. Walter was a minister. He had spent his life helping others, but when it came to Medicare, he got stuck. He always had employer insurance, so he didn't think he needed Part B. Then he retired at 87. That's when the trouble started. One of his former employers had gone out of business, meaning Walter couldn't prove his continuous health coverage. That meant 8 years of penalty fees. Medicare slapped him with an 80% penalty on his monthly premium for life. So, how do you avoid Walter's mistake? It's easy. Step 1, enroll in Part B when you're first eligible during your 7-month initial enrollment period around your 65th birthday. Step 2, if you're still working, make sure your employer health coverage is creditable, that is as good as Medicare, and sign up for Part B within 8 months after losing your health coverage. Step 3, keep documentation of your health coverage if you change jobs. And listen up, COBRA doesn't count if you wait until your COBRA runs out. You could get a nasty surprise. Penalty number 2, the Part D drug trap. Now, let's talk about Part D late enrollment penalty. This one sneaks up on people all the time. I once met a business owner in her late 70s. She was healthy and never needed meds, so she skipped Part D. Then boom, she needed Eliquis. And Eliquis, it's not cheap. But here's the kicker. When she finally signed up for Part D, she got hit with a penalty. Why? Because she had waited 14 years too long to get her Part D. The Part D penalty adds up month by month. 1% of the national base premium for every month you go without drug coverage after you're eligible. And guess what? That penalty never goes away. So how do you avoid this trap? Step 1, sign up for Part D when you're first eligible, even if you don't take meds. Step 2, if you have drug coverage, make sure it's creditable, meaning, again, as good as Medicare standard coverage. Step 3, never go more than 63 days without creditable drug coverage. Penalty number 3, the hidden HSA penalty. All right, here's the sneaky one. Even experts forget this one. There's a penalty for contributing to a health savings account, HSA. If you're enrolled in Medicare, and let me tell you, it catches people off guard every single day. So here's how it works. Once you enroll in Medicare Part A or Part B, you can no longer contribute to your HSA. If you do, boom, the IRS slaps you with a 6% excise tax. Every year, that extra money stays in your account, 6%. Plus, you must pay back any tax benefits you got from those contributions. It's a double whammy. And it gets worse. If you enroll in Medicare after 65, your Part A retroactively covers you for up to 6 months. That means you need to stop your HSA contributions at least 6 months before enrolling in Medicare to avoid the penalties if you're past 65. So how do you avoid this mess? Step 1, stop contributing to your HSA at 65. Or at least make sure you stop 6 months before enrolling in Medicare if you're past 65. Step 2, if you're still working past 65, delay taking Social Security to avoid the automatic enrollment in Part A. Step 3, if you're already contributing after enrolling in Medicare, withdraw the excess funds before tax time to minimize the damage. Avoid these penalties and take action now. All right, there you have it. The 3 big Medicare penalties that could cost you a big chunk of change. But here's the good news. They're 100% avoidable if you plan ahead. If you're approaching 65, or maybe you've already hit that milestone, don't leave your future to chance. I'm here to guide you through it. Call Omaha Insurance Solutions at 402-614-3389 and speak with a licensed insurance agent professional. Let's get this right the first time. And if you've ever faced one of these penalties, I want to hear your story. Drop a comment below and let's help each other. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more Medicare tips, and share this with anyone who needs to hear it. Stay safe, stay smart, and take control of your health coverage.